Hi everyone, and welcome to Dimensions of Love. I've already pre-shuffled and picked your cards. I'll put it in the timestamps below if you want to watch it, or if you just want to skip that and skip into this. So let's just start with inviting our spirit guides, spirit teams of love and light. Be present, giving the viewers and everyone that's watching this video accurate messages to what they need to see and what do they need to know at this current time in their journey. So we have 3 shells here to pick from. This is from the right, number 1, 2, and 3. So pick which one your eyes are being drawn to, but also if you don't want to pick something like it doesn't appeal to you, pick that one too, because it always has something to say. The opposite always talks and gives us clue too. So just pick with your intuition. Try to train your intuition so that you know further on how to work with your own intuition, because we all have our special traits. So try to find your special trait. So let's just jump into this reading, and I'm already feeling rushed. So someone out there that is watching this video is short of breath and is rushing, because I'm feeling rushed to give you this message, and I felt very calm before I started the recording, and now all of a sudden I feel quite rushed. So there is an energy here for someone that is being rushed. So just take a deep breath. Let's do it right now. Just take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Just relax. Relax. It's okay. So let's just start with the cards here. So we have 10 of Wands in reverse. You are having too much to carry. You're having way too much on your plate, in your hands. You see, he can't even see where he's walking because he is holding up all of these sticks, and it's just like too much. He doesn't even stand straight. He's just so burdened by these sticks, and it's in reverse. So it feels like you're dropping some of these sticks. So you're dropping them. You're not holding them anymore. But I get a feeling of perfectionism. There's a feeling of an energy wanting to perfect something, and it's not good enough if it's not perfect. And this is causing you to feel burnout, because on the opposite side, I have 2 of Wands. So I put the cards like this. Spirit wanted me to put them like this. I never know what kind of spread I'm doing before I'm recording. And now I'm getting this feeling that Spirit wanted me to do a kind of mirroring. So these cards are mirroring. I guess this is the way that Spirit wanted me to give it to you. So it doesn't make sense to me either, but I'm just following with it. I'm going after feeling here. This is 2 of Pentacles. So you have a lot of responsibility to begin with. Even before all of these extra responsibility, which I feel like you've been putting on that to yourself, as if you're obligated to do this for these people, for this job, you're overextending yourself too much. You're saying too much yes when you should say no, especially now. You need to, and if it's this energy of wanting to rush, you really need to slow down. You really need to just slow down, because you're juggling way too much and you need to let go of that. So it's saying that you are letting go of some responsibilities that you see are not yours. So that's very good. And you're juggling a lot. So there's an energy of, if you want this to be successful, you really need to let go of a few things and let the universe handle that, and try to focus on what you can handle and what you want to juggle, what is worthy for you to juggle. Let's say if you have children, that is something that's worthy to juggle for. Or if you have a relationship that is nurturing and giving, that is something that you want to include if you're working too much, right? So it's kind of saying to you here that it is okay to juggle a few things, but are you happy what you're juggling? If there is a relationship, if someone is just calling and complaining or being negative, do you really want to pick up that phone call? Do you really want to engage in that relationship because it becomes too much, or just listening to someone going through hardship or feeling that you own someone something, which is causing you to, again, carry too many sticks that are not yours, and you want to make it perfection. And in the universe, nothing is perfect. So everything is just overlapping each other, becoming chaotic at times. That's how it works. If we look at nature, we can see that happening all the time. It's a perfect chaos because everything is everywhere, yet it's just cohesive, and it just has this whole function of everything that is both dead and alive. So here, when we want to perfect something and we want to be too perfectionist, that's when because we can't reach there. It's a goal that we cannot reach. So we're kind of setting ourselves up for failure. So Spirit is saying here to you, just let go of those burdens, trust that the universe has your back, and you don't have to carry all of this that you have created for yourself in your mind, that it is your responsibility. So don't own all responsibility, because no human being can carry everything by themselves, right? So let go of few responsibilities, juggle what you need to know, what you need to juggle, and what is valid for you to juggle, right? That makes sense. And then we have the next card here, and we have the death card. No, it's not an actual death occurring, but it is a death of a cycle. So something is ending here, for sure, something that has been done. And you really want to close up the cycle, because in our card here that is mirroring is the devil, but the devil is in reverse. So there are addictions, there are patterns that I feel you've already recognized these patterns. There's a feeling of that you've already seen these patterns and they keep playing out, and you can see them. You perhaps can't necessarily stop them when you want, but you can definitely see them, and there is a willingness to change. Your energy is changing and wanting to change. So it's inevitable that everything else will fall into its place and also change with it. You're letting go of addictions. You're really letting go of a lot of addiction. I feel like this, there's a feeling here that this has been very, very heavy for you, because you've been kind of forcing this addiction to leave you, but you cannot force something that is not ready to be released in the right time. And I'm not just talking about this normal addiction that we hear. Maybe we're drinking too much, or we're partying, or we have a sexual appetite. I mean, there are deeper addictions than that. It's more of addictions, of patterns, of repeating the same people entering your life and causing you harm in the same way. We're talking about deep, deep, deep addictions that are in pattern within your ancestors, that you don't want them. You can recognize them and you can feel that this is not what I want. And yet there's not much you can do. But Spirit is saying that this cycle is closing because you've understood this lesson about this addiction. There is something that you needed to understand about this addiction, whether it was for another human being or a situation that you always keep being pulled to, and then just serves you in a bad way. So I'm definitely feeling that this addiction here is ending. This is a wonderful card. The death card here is amazing. And if you want signs, I see Capricorn and Scorpio here very strong as we're entering and moving on. And then we come to this card. So this is a person. This is definitely a man that is strong and fiery and passionate. I would say this could be of course, when we're going through this reading, remember that these energies are not just energies that are yours. It can be the energy connected to you, or the energy of the person that you're thinking about. So you need to use your discernment here, and also know, oh, when we are giving these messages, which parts are yours and which parts are the energy that you are currently involved in. So, and trust me, I know that can be very complicated to decipher, and to try to divide, because we're all one and the energies are like kind of flowing, so you can almost feel like everything applies to you at the same time it applies to the other person. But here again, we truly want you to work with your intuition here. So feel your intuition. Who is this? Is this truly me, or am I embodying this energy of this King of Wands, being very passionate and strong and full of ideas? Or is this a person in my life that's very sexual, that's very in and out coming, So you have to feel this. So what I'm feeling right now is that this is a man in your life. This is a man in your life, uh, for a woman, because I'm picking up a woman, but I'm also picking up another woman who's actually very inventive and very straightforward into birthing new ideas. And I feel like there's a feminine energy of a woman birthing this idea, but she's very masculine, and she's kind of waiting for her ships to arrive. She's kind of like feeling that the world is her oyster, and she is trying to figure out, what am I doing next here in my step? That's the feeling. That's one energy. The other energy that I'm picking up here is that this is a man that you're currently involved with. Okay, so, and you've been waiting for this man to kind of come back, to say something, to change the dynamic in your relationship. And you see how she's just looking out and just hoping that, will this man say anything? And I feel the energy here that nothing is happening. So she's kind of, okay, it's an energy of being disappointed at this male. He was supposed to do something that he didn't do, is what I'm hearing. He's supposed to do something that he didn't do, and I was waiting for it, but it didn't happen, right? And if we move further here, we have the Hangman. So you've been in this energy for quite some time. I mean, you kind of felt like you've understood the pieces. Okay, I understand everything that I need to know and what I need to do, but still I'm just hanging here. I can't get out of this energy. This energy is constantly around me. What am I going to do? So Spirit is saying to me that you're meant to be hanging in this energy, because you're meant to hang here, because otherwise I'm feeling like you're rushed. You want to go. So this is the Page of Wands. And we got the Page of Wands in reversed here. So this is definitely saying that you're being rushed. That's the energy I picked up before this reading, that you're being so rushed that you might go in the different direction and what you were supposed to work towards, right? So when we feel like we're standing still in the same energy and it's getting frustrating here and we don't want to be here and we kind of just want to move on, we just want to clear this energy, we can tend to just be a little bit foolish and immature, because I feel this energy of immature, or perhaps there's a child involved in this situation and one wants to get out of this energy involving also this. I don't know why I'm picking up this. It's like there's a child involved, perhaps with this man, this King of Wands, and it is difficult. It's creating difficulties because maybe this child is more connected to this male masculine figure, and it's creating unnecessary arguments, maybe home. If you're a mother, I don't know why I'm picking up that someone needed to hear that. That was very specific. But if we're going back here to this energy, wow, there's a lot of energy right now. If we're going back to this energy of the hangman being hanged in this situation and waiting for very long, Spirit is saying, don't make an immature decision and just do something for the sake of doing. It's better to hang here, even if it might be frustrating and it might be something that you don't want to do because you've been here for so long. I feel this anger and this frustration of being here. And Spirit is saying that's the whole lesson of it. It's when you let it go, when you're not frustrated of the situation, when you just let it go and trust that divine has a plan, that's when you will be released. Because you're hanging there because you still need to have more understanding. Spirit wants you to hang there just for this moment. So don't do anything hasty at this time, and don't do anything that will go against of what you're supposed to do, because you just end up messing up for yourself here. That's the energy that I'm picking up. And here we had the Lovers. So the Lovers are in reverse. It's a feeling of something, it's just being disconnected. There are two people, two lovers, two couples that are being very disconnected. They're disconnected from something, and because it's standing here close to the Hangman, I feel that they've both been put by the divine on timeout. So they both need to learn something from it. I don't know necessarily if this is going to be a relationship moving forward. This relationship might end. And why I'm saying this is because this King of Cups here in reverse is, the King of Cups in the upright is like an emotional, masculine, older man, just beautiful and just nourishing. And if we have him in reverse, this is a man that's very young, and also he's close to this Page of Wands that's in reverse, right? So it is just saying that this man is supposed to be older, but he's acting like a page. He's acting like a page, and he's doing decisions that are not for his highest good. Why? Because of him being disconnected from his emotions. He's not connecting to his emotions. He is so, how can I put this, emotionally immature. So it's nothing that it's something wrong with him, but I feel like this person had a lot of trauma that they didn't dealt with, and it just created a stagnation in that area. Because see, they're connected here, all of these three cards here. I feel like they're going in a square here. So it's an energy of being stagnated and creating relationships that are not working out because it's not emotionally available to this person. And this person might be wonderful in areas, and then one wants to further grow, but it's impossible because they're not emotionally there. They're still immature. And I feel like this is going to be a divorce here for someone just based on this, because I feel like the female energy has grown too much, and the male, he's not even doing what he's supposed to do. And like I said, I'm just delivering messages how I'm feeling them now, because I feel very sad about this, because this is a union that was supposed to be very beautiful, and I feel like this male didn't deliver his part. But I also feel that this is part of the growth. So there's something to learn. And this can be successful. Let's see. Let's just pull more cards so we can clarify this, okay? So let's just start clarifying here, because I feel like the energy is pulling me over here. It's this King of Wands. So we have Aries, Leo, Sag involved, also a little bit of Gemini energy here, but I'm feeling Aries, Leo, Sag, and Scorpio, because we have Scorpio here 2 times. So those are if you're going after signs and you want to know that will be that. But I'm really reading the energies. This is what we do in this channel. We're just reading the energies of everything that is happening. So take it as it resonates for you. Let's see, Spirit, tell us more about this King of Cups and the Lovers in reverse here. So Spirit, what does the viewer need to see and what do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Okay, so this is a cycle. This is a completion here again. So this cycle with this couple is ending. So this is an ending here. it might be a completion here because I'm picking up that this cycle is finished and a new cycle can begin. It could be with this person, but they're showing up different in the other cycle. Or it can be that you're leaving this and you're just coming out of it to a new beginning. Okay, we had a card that flew out, so I'm going to just take that. Yeah, the star. See, you have a wish fulfillment. So here you're wishing upon the star, and Spirit is saying your wish can be granted. But you have to trust Spirit. You can't push it because you might end up wanting something that is not meant for you. You know, when we wish for something, oh, I wish for this, and then when you have it, you're not happy about it. And when people ask you, oh, but you wanted this so much, why are you not happy? It doesn't feel what you thought it was going to be like. So you need to trust that Spirit knows what the future holds for you. And I feel Aquarius, this is Aquarius here. So we have the Aquarius, maybe you have a child in the sign of Aquarius. Or this is that male connected. It could also be the female. But it's definitely saying that this wish will be granted, but it will be a wish that you need. Okay? Not what you believe that you want. Let's see more about this King of Wands and this waiting. Will this energy wait or leave here? Four of Cups. Yeah. So it is. I kind of feel like the divine is already given you. You see, the octopus is such an intelligent creature, and the divine is giving you and protecting you in this, and it is offering something to you. But I feel like you're not taking it. You're not taking it. You're feeling very stuck. Why is? Let me just pull one more card here. Why is this person stuck in this? Why don't they receive, Spirit, the gift that is being given? Why don't they want this gift, Spirit? There's one card clarified to us. Yeah, because you're going through a tower moment, okay? So tower moments are sudden change. Something is suddenly changing where you're realizing it. So I feel like Spirit is giving something to you. Yeah, Spirit is giving something to you and delivering this to you. And you're not taking it because you're not understanding it. You don't see it. You don't have the full picture. And Spirit is bringing a tower to you to just disrupt everything that is old so that you can see what is being offered to you. Because I feel like you don't see what's being offered to you. You're stuck in your mind. You're too much stuck in this mental chatter to be able to see. I don't know if this is the energy of this this King of Wands here, this masculine, or if this is an energy of you understanding this man. Because I feel it's both. I feel you're mirroring each other. I feel it's a two-way couple, that you're mirroring each other in this lesson so clearly. Let's see here with the death and the devil. Let's see here with the addiction, because I feel like, yeah, you're going through an awakening, because this is what this channel is about. So I already understood when we are doing these readings that they will be kind of difficult, because going through an awakening, a lot of things happen, and I can clearly see that in this spread. But let's just go through this energy. So take it as it resonates, because it's a lot. But I believe that all of my viewers are quite strong and know how to handle this type of energy. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is Queen of Cups, and this is definitely a Scorpio energy involved here. And you're so more emotional. Wow, this woman is, wow, I'm just feeling so lovely, so open in her heart. And she's done so much for this change. She's gone through so much, wow, you've really gone through a lot here. Wow. You've gone through so much. I'm picking up this woman energy that is so soft and loving and caring. And I kind of feel warm inside of myself picking up this energy. and you're just so given, and you've been going through so much, and you're so strong and still so loving. You kind of repel every energy. I feel like you repel every energy that's negative and is talking. They can't even be in your presence for too long because you're so positive. You're just bouncing back and you're going through all of this. I feel like Spirit is protecting this Queen of Cups. So it's Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. That's the energy that I'm feeling of the signs here, if you want that. But this is wonderful. You've done such a great transformation here, because this is difficult. You've been going through cycles. You just keep going through this death and rebirth over and over again. How wonderful in your ascension to be going through this. Wow. That was amazing. Thank you for letting me deliver that message. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So let's just jump into this other energy again. This could also be your life. You can have different parts, because I feel like as we started with this card, this 10 of Wands, it was talking about a lot of things going on. And this whole reading talks about so many different things in different areas. You have so much going on, but you're so strong and you can handle this. You can handle this. Because we get 7 of Cups here in reverse. So there is some kind of deception. I feel like this deception ties in with all of these burdens. That you believe that you are having... There's a feeling of there's so many things, so many ideas, so many things that you want, but all of these cups don't hold everything that is good, right? So I feel like you're put into this illusion that you have to pick all of them and you have to do something all of them, but Spirit is saying no, just take one and do the best and follow your intuition. So don't try to follow... Okay, of course, do your responsibilities. But after you've done your responsibility, you know, like paying your bills and making sure that if you got kids, that your kids are okay, or making sure that, you know, everything around you, if you are, you know, sharing your income with someone else, that everything, all of those things day to day are in order. But after that, when you have these ideas, Spirit really wants you to think about what makes your heart sing. Okay, and it doesn't have to make sense, because the intellectual part here is wanting you to take all of them, and this is not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do something. You are divinely guided to do something special. That's why you need to be careful not to fall into this when it's reversed, into picking something that will move you away from your direction. Okay, so here we are again with this Page of Wands, that don't do something that is rushed or quick. Let's just close it in. I feel I want to just pull, and I'm pulling these cards only upright, so these are upright cards. These other cards of these decks are similar to each other, and I pull them upright and reversed. But on this deck, this is my positive little deck, I only pull these cards upright. Okay, so let's read this energy. Let's just infuse it with positive vibrations here before we close this reading. Okay, Spirit, what more does the viewer need to see and know? Yeah, so you are walking away from something that doesn't serve you. You're leaving a lot. So I'm feeling this energy. You will leave what is not good for you here. Definitely you will leave it. You will not grab this energy with you. You figure it out. And also with this addiction, because it ties in this square here, you will achieve what you needed to achieve. That's wonderful. And you kind of have this, the last cup that is standing, this cup in the middle. I feel like I'm being drawn to that. And it's saying that that will be the only cup. You'll just leave it behind. You will leave everything behind. These extra ideas, and the same way here with this addiction, you're going to leave them behind. That's what I'm picking up here. And now I feel like I want to go in this area because I feel like these are together here. It's kind of a section divide. I'm sorry, Spirit is giving it to me like this. Sometimes I can't explain it, but thank you all for following this, because we're in this together. So this reading is with your energy too. Let's see. Yeah, the highest priestess. Okay, so you are working with, see, I feel like with the highest priestess, and she's upright, you're very, very strong. This is like your feminine energy is very radiating, very strong. Your confidence is building up. So I feel like there is no problem for you to be in this hang position and take these towers, because you've been taking some towers before. I mean, taking hit of having delusions be shattered and disrupted in whatever is happening in your life. I feel like you've gone through a lot of those lately. So the highest priestess is saying to me here that you're standing, and just Spirit is just reminding you, keep staying balanced. You need to be balanced between your light and your dark. You need to be your yin and yang. Yin and yang. I feel like this is coming to me. Yin and yang. Yin and yang. Okay? The masculine and the feminine. So stay here positive and trust. Let's do one more here to tie this in. This is beautiful. I mean, the highest priestess, she's higher than any queen. She's higher than out of all of the queens, the highest priestess, she's the highest, top of the tier, if one should put it like that. So to get this card, you have amazing abilities. And take it as it resonates. If you're a man, you have that in your feminine aspects. And if you are a female, wow, you are truly an amazing female. Thank you. Let's see. One more card. One more card. Yeah, see? Six of Pentacles. So giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. In this situation, perhaps you've been the one with this King of Wands, King of Cups in reverse. You've been given a lot. So here, what you've learned throughout your journey here, that's closing, I feel like you've learned where to give and where to wait and receive, because you are a giver. You can give too much that you can sometimes overgive. So here Spirit is saying that you need to keep yourself balanced, and you've already doing that. You've established that. So Spirit is again reminding you that you need to stay in this give and receive. And if you gave something, you should wait for the other one to give, because you deserve just as much as the other to receive. Okay? So it's not always you that has to give. Sometimes you're supposed to receive. And Spirit is saying, this is your time to receive. This is your time to soar. Okay? Let's see. I just want to end this reading with one angel card before we get into this 1, 2, 3 pick. Let's see. Yep. You're healing from addictions. That is the strongest that Spirit wants you to know. And there are positive transformation, and the undercard is you're beautiful just the way that you are. So to remember that you're amazing just the way that you are. There's nothing that you need to change or fix except for your perception of how you see yourself. And this is a positive time of this transformation, of this healing energy, that Spirit is there with you, bringing this for it to happen. Because I feel like this is a divine orchestra. It is meant to go in this direction. So this is wonderful. This is a wonderful healing. What a wonderful reading. Let's go into the shells. So this is the first shell. If you pick this, number 1. This shell is testiculus, and it came actually from the male's testicles. That's where the word from Latin came from, and it really is saying, in a simple put world, that you have so much confidence. You have balls. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. but you have the balls to tackle whatever it takes. So that is your message if you pick number 1. If you pick number 2, this is your shell. Let's see your message. Yeah, I feel like if you pick this message, you're kind of beating your head against the wall in one situation and you're not getting it. You're not getting it. There's something that you want to figure out. But Spirit is saying you have that strength to build bones, because this is a very strong shell. Sculptia mercadoi. This is a very strong shell. So I feel like you might be little, but you're very, very, very strong. And just when you feel like you're beating your head against the wall, just stop, because it doesn't help. So Spirit is asking you to just stop. And if you pick this shell, and if you're a returning viewer, we actually got this shell before in a previous video. I recognized this shell when I received it again here. And yeah, this is saying that something that you want here, we can tie this in with the reading here, that a wish fulfillment. Spirit is giving you one wish and you're saying, no, there's something that I've decided in my mind that how it should be and how it should end, and that is what I want. You want that wish, and Spirit is saying that that wish is not for you. There's something else better for you. You're wishing for something that will not give you what you believe. So Spirit is saying here, drop that and trust what we are bringing to you. Okay? Those were beautiful messages. I hope this reading helps you. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help someone, share it to them, this video. And this is timeless, so whenever it reaches you, I'm glad. And I hope that it gave you a little bit support. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.